So you get a lot of narcissistic people. They can like turn their emotions off like a light switch. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. You see this question right here. She said he wanted to mold me into a version of himself. You can see she said that he wanted to mold me into a version of himself, which happens a lot when you're dealing with narcissistic men and narcissistic women. They want to change you from the person who they met and they act like they cared about to a version of you that they can accept, to a version of yourself that is more like them, more like the narcissistic person. Funny thing is, the more you become like the narcissist, the less they like you. Because the more you become like us, the more you become like the narcissist, you become more of a mirror to the narcissist. So how the narcissist feels about you at the end is typically a reflection of how the narcissist feels about themselves on the inside. A lot of times when you're dealing with a narcissist in a long-term relationship, you start to pick up traits and start to act like them a little bit. So sometimes you might think that you are actually the narcissist, but you're actually just mirroring the person that you care about. In conclusion, the more you become like them, the less they like you. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media. Over 1 million people nowadays, 1.5 milli around here. We doing it. Like, thank y'all so much, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, and, on both sides of the dynamic, all sides of the dynamic, and also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series is dedicated to just making my TikToks, which I got famous for, making them longer and, going more in depth into them as well. So the one you just watched was about, was it a woman? She asked me a question. She didn't ask a question. She said, my ex literally explained to me that he can just switch his emotions off. You're right about not being enough. He wanted to mold me into a version of himself. Yikes. Because I've covered how narcissists mirror other people in the beginning of a relationship. Like, this doesn't have to be a relationship dynamic. This doesn't have to be like boyfriend, girlfriend. This can be your mom can start acting like you because he's jealous of you. Your dad can start acting like you because he's jealous of you. He wants to be you. It's weird. I'm telling you. The parents, sometimes narcissistic parents, live more than vicariously through their kids. They try to become their kids. Because if their kids are popular and they're jealous of them, they'll try to become them. They'll try to mirror their kids and things like that. That's a whole different story right there. But narcissists will mirror you in the beginning. By showing you all your good qualities back to you. Oh, you like this? Oh, you like that? Me too. They become you in the beginning of a relationship. You fall in love with yourself. I told people that before. In the beginning of a relationship with a narcissist, we mirror you hard. We are laying the mirror on thick with, THHHHHICCCCCCCKKKKK. Thick. You gotta say it with a thick tongue. You mean thick. We lay it on thick because we want to give you everything that you want and need. Like, I've honestly, when I'm doing a love bombing phase, when I'm mirroring somebody, I've literally wanted them to like me and love me, and I wanted that, because I thought they were the one. I just like, this is my person right here. Could people do it? Could people do it to use you? Yes, they could. But me as a narcissist, I'm codependent, so I'm trying to get you. I want you, So in the beginning, narcissists mirror you. They give you everything you want and need because you want and need it. They become you. You fall in love with yourself because they are mirrors of you. You know what I mean? So, a lot of times. Now, this is not all the time, y'all. I speak in broad terms. I don't speak for all narcissists. You can go holler at Ben Taylor, at Raw Motivations, or Cluster B Milkshake. They can holler at you about that. But but after the love bombing phase stops and they start to devalue you, the mirror cracks. They don't want to be you anymore. I don't want to be like you anymore. I want to be me. Like, when is the time for me to be me? When do I get my stuff back? When do I get what do they say nowadays? The young folks call it getting your flowers. When do I get my flowers? You know what I mean? When do I get my flowers? When do I get to be myself? So in the end, the narcissist typically becomes tired of doing this stuff for you and wants you to become a version of themselves. So you can see it right there. You can see it right there. This is two-part. I'm gonna come back to the switching emotions part of. I'm gonna tackle the mirroring part first. Like, they want you to become, like, in the end or in the middle of the relationship, we want you to become a version of ourselves. You know what I mean? So you become more like us. We want you to do the same things that we do. We keep I'm a master at this right here. This is who I'm a master at this right here. I can get people to be like me. I can put subliminal phrases in your head that make you think and talk like me. The clapping cheeks, you hear it all the time, don't you? Now people say it to me all the time. People tag me and post on Instagram. I look at it. Clapping cheeks. I say it all the time. Now it's in your head. You know what I mean? I want you to be like me. This is just one little thing I do. But, like, I told you I'm still a narcissist. I keep letting y'all know. But besides, that's not anything bad though. You say clapping cheeks, it's hilarious. That's what I'm known for now. It's just funny. It's not anything bad. Just like I'm not trying to like convince you to go commit a crime subliminally, like crime, 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 crime. You want to be a criminal. I'm not doing that. I just think clapping cheeks is hilarious. But we repeat the same phrases over and over again. Watch the same movies over and over again. Say this, do the same things over and over again. We get you into our routines. So guess what? You become more and more like us. You start talking like us. You start acting like us. So guess what? The mirror has flipped. It's a two-way mirror now. Now you become us. You become me. You know, she becomes me. She starts talking like me, acting like me. I think it's hilarious when she says something that I say. Like, you know, nice. You know, it's just funny. It is. Narcissists play games, y'all. But it's just like, and then like in the end, you become like the narcissistic person. But here's the kicker though. Here's the kicker. I said this in the 60-second video. I'm gonna go more into detail now. Here's the kicker. The more you become like the narcissist, the less they like you. That's crazy, isn't it? He's like, whoa, why? Because now that you mirror us, you're a reflection of us. You mirror our qualities. You talk like us. You act like us. You might even pick up the traits, the narcissistic traits. You might actually start to do that type of stuff. And we don't like it. Narcissists don't like when you hold a mirror up to them. They just don't. Like when you hold the mirror up to us and reflect back our qualities to us, it's not good. Especially the bad qualities. Like, why are you acting like that? I'm acting like you. I'm trying to be like you. What? So you become a reflection of us, and if we don't like ourselves internally, guess what? We don't like you now because you mirror us. That's why a narcissistic person will throw out the phrase, "You're not the same person when I met. You've changed. You're not who you were when I first met you. You don't have that light inside you anymore. You don't smile and laugh anymore. Guess why? Because you're acting like them now. You become like them. Your energy is like them. You know, you see how that works? It's like it's so subliminal and it's so dark, y'all. Sometimes, like when it's used in the wrong light, when it's used in the wrong way, it's so subliminal and so dark. It's just like it really is wild. That's what I tell people. You have to be careful when you're dealing with narcissistic and toxic people. You just have to. Like if you see yourself starting to act like them, you need to start to process it and do stuff for yourself. And the reason that you start to act like them is because you're around them. You try to give them everything you want and need. Maybe if I start to act like them and do the stuff that they want to do, they'll like me again. They'll go back to how they used to act in the beginning, like you. They'll start to act like you want them to act like you again, right? You want them to mirror you because you like you. You enjoy you. You enjoy your good qualities being shown to you in the form of somebody else. You like that. You feel like you met your match, your soulmate, correct? So you're trying to get them to go back to being like you, whereas they, the narcissists, we want you to be like us, but we end up not liking you because of it. It's weird, y'all, how the mind works. I was just thinking about the other day, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, they might get annoyed. Like, if they have a certain catchphrase that they say to you a lot, and then you say it to them, like, why are you acting like me? Why are you talking like me? Wow, I can't have anything for myself. That's my favorite catchphrase we came up with as kids. Now you're saying it? Wow. Well, I'm just saying it because you say it all the time. It's just in my head. I don't care. You can stop yourself from saying it. They'll get mad at you. They'll lash out at you, y'all. They will. They just will. And the other part about switching the emotions off, that's how narcissism is, y'all. That's the way narcissists go. Like, the emotions go like this. I can flip them off. You know, I can feel all the emotions. I went over this in the previous video. I can feel the whole range of emotions. Sometimes we just don't want to feel it. It hurts. It sucks to feel sometimes. Like, I want to click it off. Like, I can, like, me and other narcissistic people, we can emotionally detach from you in a second. Because all it takes is one thing wrong, for us to notice one flaw that we might not have noticed before, and the emotional connection would dissipate almost instantaneously. And a lot of unaware narcissists don't understand that. So no, they can't. He's like, can they, once they emotionally disconnect, once the light goes off, can it come back on? It'll flicker back on every once in a while. When you get ready to leave or something like that, hey, the light goes off. Hey, you gonna leave me? Why you gonna leave me? I love you. I want to marry you. Light come back on. And you marry them and they treat you terribly. Like, well, back off. You want a divorce? What about our kids? Let's just go to therapy. Like, comes back on. You see how that works right there? It never on permanently though. It's gonna stay on permanently now because I need to balance my lighting setting here. These lights will stay on permanently. You know, but I feel like you have to get to the point where you value yourself more than you value that person. You just have to. If you're gonna stay in a relationship with a narcissist, Because I know everybody doesn't leave. Like I have 1 million followers. I'm pretty sure 1 million people haven't walked away from haven't left their significant other or their marriage or they cut their kids or parents or whoever the narcissist is in your life. I'm pretty sure that everybody hasn't done that. 1 million people having a stage to walk out in the name of mental illness's YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't hold signs up like mental illness help me leave. Don't do that. You have people coming for me. I'm like, no. I'm just talking about me. Anyways, y'all, stay safe out here, y'all. I know people keep saying, y'all gonna start watching this stuff where narcissist, he gets supply from his channel and stuff like that. Duh, I told y'all, I only get supply when you win. If you call me, if you hit me with a message like, Lee, I went back. Y'all think that gives me supply? That gives me anger. I get bad, but I understand it more now. So y'all take your time, be safe, take care of yourselves, win, go win for me. Give me my supply. Give me my supply if it helps you, if you winning. I love it. I love you win. I love to see people win. I really, really do. That's my addiction. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. Turn on those notifications. Mental Illness is out. Peace.